All right, fellow beings of light and love. It's the wavy one here. Peace. So I am in this one house right now that we're working on here in Detroit, and in like 3 hours I'm gonna be at the airport because it is the last day, and I might as well just have this on auto, really, because that's kind of fucking bright. Hold on. And y'all probably can't really see, but I still got some paint in my hair, but oh well, who cares. But in this video, I wanted to talk about some of the things, some of my thoughts about Detroit. I've been here for almost 2 weeks now. It's my first time coming to Detroit. Look at the acoustics of this room. I am the one who's yelling in the house by himself. But, there's a lot of things going on right now. But my thoughts about Detroit. I found out that Detroit is the #1 capital. They used to be #2 or #3, but now they're #1. Most deaths occur in the city of Detroit every year. And the funny thing about it is, I don't know. I kind of feel like Detroit's a little bit small for what I mean, I come from Houston, so no shade or nothing like that, right? I come from Houston, 3rd biggest city in the country, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. Houston, is Houston the 3rd biggest city? I know, wait. Texas is the 3rd biggest state. I'm not sure if Houston's the 3rd biggest city. I don't really know. But anyway, this is apparently the murder capital of the country. So there's that. Met some cool people who told me about it, and they also make music and do stuff like that. So didn't really get a chance to, kick it outside of work. But next time I come back, yeah, they already know what's going on. We're gonna hit up some spots. Another thing, like driving here, it's funny because I've seen so many people, the light was red, and they just clean went straight through the light. Like, yo, no one's coming. Fuck this red light. Fuck what it's supposed to mean. I'm just gonna go. And every day, you see that every single day. And it's kind of crazy, but that's what they do here in the Dirty D. They also have this food chain known as Coney Island. Funny thing about that is pretty much every Coney Island has like a different name. You've got like Owens Coney Island, you've got Supreme Coney Island, Super Coney Island, you got Omega Coney Island. It's like, I'm pretty sure, it's one fast food chain, but they all have different, it's like a franchise. So, I mean, they just put another word in front of it and this is what it is. Another thing, there's so many chicken and fish restaurants in this goddamn town. There's so many. Also, there's a shit ton of liquor stores. I mean, you could kind of say Detroit is like the hood, right? Because obviously, they used to make cars here, and this used to be booming for business and shit. And of course, when most people start to ship that stuff overseas, it fell into poverty. And guess who can afford to live here now? Niggas. So it is what it is. It looks like coming from the suburbs of Houston, from Houston in general, it looks a little different, but mainly it's just like these places are just made of brick. See, it's like when you get into the suburbs, you got these houses are made out of brick. There's a vehicle here, vehicle, someone's got towed, someone just got towed. It happens, man. But yeah, all these houses are made out of brick. That's an apartment complex over there. That's made out of brick. But because what happens, houses are made out of bricks, but then a lot of times, especially in the suburbs, they'll put siding on the house so it doesn't look like the house is made out of brick. It looks like it's another material. They might put like a vinyl siding on it or stucco or something like that to give it a different look, which gives it kind of a more upscale feel to it. That way they can fucking charge you more money for really not doing that much extra to the house, but whatever, like, let's not get into that. But yeah, so none of these houses around here have siding. Well, some of the houses, very few houses around here have siding, but most of them are just brick. So pretty much every house around here looks the same for the most part. Now, I would say, especially in Detroit, right? I don't really know how many different cities. It's like in Houston. In Houston, you have Cypress, you have Katy, you have Spring, and it's like, it's all Houston, but it's just different little sections of Houston. Now, of course, you have the section of Houston where they're like, oh, this is Houston. You know, just like Detroit, like, oh, this section is Detroit. But then you got little, you know, sections around that. But, so yeah, like majority, 90+% of the houses here pretty much look all the same. They're the red brick. And it kind of took like a day or two to kind of get used to that. Because, you know, coming from the fucking suburbs, you know, my mind is like, I mean, of course we have houses like that in Houston, but in Houston, I feel like you're not gonna see every house on the street that looks the same. Like, it's gonna be these two houses look the same, but then this one's different. Then that house looks like those, but then this one's like, there's not as much fluctuation in the way that, you know, the houses look over here. So that's kind of the thing. Like, I'm looking down the street and they all look the same. And that tow truck dude is there. But yeah, it's like all the houses look the same for the most part. White Castle. For those of you who've ever seen Harold and Kumar, they have White Castle here. I have only ever seen White Castle in the frozen food section. But apparently, White Castle is like a big thing here. And they have other stuff other than just like fucking cheeseburger sliders, right? So yeah, there's that. There's White Castle here. I've seen at least like 2 or 3 of them. But yeah, there's White Castle here. Harold and Kumar. What else? I talked about the driving. I don't know. It's just like it's its own unique place. You know, I mean, they've got Aldi here. They've got they don't. It's kind of crazy. To be honest, they don't. I feel like they don't have as many. Like I said, Houston is a bigger city. I don't even think Detroit's in like the top 10 of like cities in this country. So Houston is like a much bigger city. But it's interesting because from what I've seen, they don't have as many like brands, like I guess nationwide brands here. If I were to say, like, since I've been here, I've seen one Walmart, a single Walmart, and it's the hood Walmart. But oh, another interesting thing about Detroit, there's so many Muslims here. Yo, like the amount of Muslims that they have here in Detroit or in Michigan in general, because even when I was at the airport, like I'd never seen so many Muslims and like traditional Jews, right? Jewish people, anyway, whatever, right? I'll save that for another video, but anyway. But it's like I've never seen so many Muslim people before in my life. Like the way that they have Muslims over here is the same way that we have, you know, Mexicans and Colombians and Puerto Ricans and all that stuff over there. It's like I would be in the store, I'm out, I'm looking. It's like majority of the time I'm either seeing black people, Muslims, white people, then like Hispanic, you know, people, Spanish people. I like to call them Spanish because that's more so of the origins. But anyway, regardless, whatever, details. So yeah, it's kind of, I wouldn't say a culture shock, but it's just different. It's like I'm looking around and I'm like, yo, I don't really see any what looks like to me to be a Mexican or Colombian or something like that. It's like black, Muslim, there's a white person, black, Muslim, white. That's pretty much all I've seen since I've been here. I've seen, bro, honestly, if like I said, I've been here almost 2 weeks. If I've seen 10 Asian people, if I've even seen 10 Asian people, I would be surprised. For like, realistically. If I've seen 10 Asian people since I've been here, I would be surprised. Because you don't see like, in Houston, they're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Like Asians, Spanish people, they're everywhere. And you come to a different, part of the world, part of the country, which is a part of the world. You come to a different place and it's just different. It's just different. And it's cool, because I've never been to Detroit before. But I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be doing stuff. I'm going to be, helping build houses and stuff. So that's cool. It's, like I said before, I definitely need to be learning how to work on houses because my goal is preferably find a woman first. Oh man, yep. Find a woman. I mean, we don't have to have kids first, but I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know that. Yeah, that shit just fucked me all the way up. But anyway, I need to build a house, man. Let's not talk about women right now. I need to build a house, bro. I want to build a house. I want to be the one who builds the house that I live in for fucking 30 plus years and possibly hand down to my children. That's what I want to do. So that's the whole reason I'm here. That's why I came to Detroit, to work on houses. There's paint there. There's freaking blinds. There's blinds. We still got to put that blind up. We put that one up. I don't know why the fuck we didn't put that one up. Don't have the drill right now, so I can't put this up, actually. But there's paint. There's baseboards. There's things that make your, when you have the rollies. You got the rollies. Where are the rollies? If anyone who worked down at Las Olas Beach with me watches my channel, y'all remember these buckets? Hold on. Y'all remember these buckets? Oh, shout out to all the, yeah, shout out to the Irish people. More power to you, right? But, oh man. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty much the video. That's, like I said, that's why I'm here. I managed to, between working, record videos, so I'm going to be uploading those over the course of like the next 2-3 weeks. I need to make a video about the whole Kanye situation, which I've already started planning the video. I haven't recorded it yet, but yeah, I have to record that because I have some opinions. I have opinions, some opinions about that, which anyone who knows me in real life knows. You probably already know what the fuck I'm gonna say. If you've been paying attention and you also follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm switching my jacket right now just so I can look cool for no reason on the video. But yeah, Detroit was fun. I think I'm gonna be back here in like 2 weeks. No, not even 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half. I don't really know. My freaking jacket's got like some stuff on it. But this is a cool jacket. I like it. I didn't really get to wear it. Like, I thought we was going, get out a little bit. But, I mean, that's on me as well. But anyway, next time I'm coming to see what these, never mind. See, I always do it to myself. I just need to stop. You are the cause of your suffering. I just need to stop. So guess what? This video's over. I'm tired of this shit. I love my fucking self and the fucking shit. Like, you know? Anyway, for those of y'all who don't know, you just don't know. So you don't need to know. But guess what? I love you. I love myself. And I love Detroit. And you know what? I have guacamole in my suitcase because I didn't finish it all. So I might go eat some of that. And the hummus. Yeah. That's cool too. Alright, so I'm gonna stop being weird. I'm gonna edit this up anyway, so who gives a fuck, man? Boy. Emotional roller coaster. But yeah, I love life, breath, yoga, all that stuff. And I will catch y'all next time.